let you in on my affection for Inkomoko, I must divulge that I was in fact invited to serve as this event's DJ. Thank you, Inkomoko, for seeing in me potential that painfully few have seen before. Although it did take you a 10 years anniversary to finally acknowledge this talent of mine. It's better late than never. So, but despite the temptation to be first who I am by the afternoon, by the day, and a DJ by the evening, in a famous lounge of our capital, Kigali, I had to politely but reluctantly decline this proposition and opt to share a few words instead for I'm truly happy to be here. Dear friends, among us are pioneers of new age entrepreneurship in Rwanda and legends of international entrepreneurial success. And the accomplishments of those you see here are undeniably great beyond their years, and this is what we are here to discuss. Friends, performance is key to successful entrepreneurship. We have all heard the attested accounts of world-renowned entrepreneurs who started their businesses on a tiny investment, determination, and an ability to only sleep a couple of hours a night. Granted, but I will not encourage you to emulate the latter, lest any of your mothers be watching. But what these tales of devotion to one's enterprise tell us is that in order to be successful, a business might provide added value. And for that, you, the entrepreneur, must also show your own. At times, you will need to prove how much harder you are willing to work, adding hours of labor to your daily roster. Other times, your product or service should testify to how much wider you are willing to stretch your mind to be receptive of every bit of information that could enrich your ideas and practices. And every time, you will need to show unique courage and confidence in your vision beyond what is traditionally taught in school to drive the success you desire. I believe you all have added value, and clearly so does our dear Inkomoko. Inkomoko in our native Kinyarwanda translates to the origin. And my understanding is that it's a play on the seed assistance that Inkomoko has been providing for 10 years in forms of capital, mentorship and networking opportunities for micro, small, and medium-sized businesses. And speaking to which, happiest 10th anniversary, Inkomoko. Dear Inkomoko family, it must be said, the wonderful work you have put in is truly a gift to us all. And judging from your model's exportation to Kenya and Ethiopia, you are on the right track to a global presence. For that, we salute you. You've shown inspiring, deeply humane inclusiveness in your service provision and embodied the Rwandan effort to overcome poverty and protect the dignity of not only our citizens, but also those who have sought refuge in Rwanda. You do your part daily in contribution to our national strategy for transformation to achieve the high standards of living we all deserve. For that, you have earned your accolades. You may already know this, dear friends, but small to medium-sized business represent 80% of our labor force and 90% of our private sector. So next time you hear a little spicy discourse pointing to the disparity between corporate taxes and the much smaller proportionate taxing of small and micro businesses, remember this. fine, chilled afternoon at Chillax Lounge. The difference in taxation, my dear friends, is what we call equity. It's the humane system that we promised as we encourage countless small businesses, entrepreneurs, from Mudugudu boutique owners to motorcycle drivers to make the shift from informal to formal, to help support our economy and prosper both themselves and our nation. And to every entrepreneur that has chosen to accompany us on this formidable journey of progress, your transition is welcome and admirable, and you have my sincere encouragement. Dear Inkomoko, we have not forgotten that we are here to celebrate you. Specifically today, may your model become a household name across Africa as you work towards supporting more businesses to thrive. Valued friends, I believe you understand a core aspect of our President's pledge and call of thinking big, something we must always remember. Thinking big is not always about being big, which I hope small and medium businesses understand. Thinking big is about the greatness of your ideas, the scale of the potential, impact, and the highest of standards that you are willing to perpetually demand of yourselves. Dear Inkomoko, here is to wishing you once again a wonderful 10th anniversary and many more successful years to come. And here is yet more celebration and joy. I thank you for your kind attention, and may the battle of the D-Days begin.